Hey, this is Matthew Garbett, also known as Link of Hyrule, and today we're looking at the Nexus player. So recently I got this Nexus player used off of eBay. I think right now it's actually on sale on Amazon. It's like $69 plus you get $20 Play Store credit, so pretty good deal. It comes with this little remote, and then the player itself. I bought this OTG cable. You connect it to the back right here next to the HDMI. It lets you hook up flash drives and stuff like this, even actual hard drives, if you use the external power with a micro USB cable and AC adapter. So it's a pretty cool, nifty thing you can get to go with the Nexus player. So right now on here I have CM12.1. It looks pretty close to the stock software except the audio effects right there. But if we go into the About section, of course, it says CyanogenMod. And go down here and get to the little CM game that I'm not very particularly good at. I can't even get 1 point. Anyways, CM 12.1 has some pretty cool features. If you go to use the lean back launcher app, then you can access the regular Android settings, and if you really want to, you can use the Trebuchet launcher, which is basically the same as a regular Android launcher, but it's not particularly easy to navigate with the remote, so it's better just to use the lean back launcher. There's two Google app zips you can use. The regular one that has the Google apps for normal Android, and then the Android TV lean back Google apps, which I recommend using so that you get the full Android TV experience. You don't really lose any functionality by using CyanogenMod 12.1, except this, when you press it to use the microphone on the remote, it doesn't work. It's broken right now, but DHacker29 said he's going to fix that. So I have some pretty cool stuff on here. An app I highly recommend is Kodi Entertainment Center, which is really cool. Right now I have a theme on here called Eminence. Highly recommend it. But anyways, basically Kodi is a cool little program. You can put all your videos and songs and everything on a hard drive if you want and load them on here, or you can use add-ons like One Channel and just pull up basically whatever. Pretty cool little program. And then another thing, if you have a computer that you like to play games on, is there's two apps. There's one called Limelight, or the rooted version is called Moonlight, and another one called Kino Console. So if you have an NVIDIA GPU, use Limelight. That one is the best one. But if you're like me and you do not have a dedicated NVIDIA graphics processor, then you're going to want to use Kino Console. So just going to start up this unepic game real quick. Takes a sec to start. As you can see, it's mirroring what's on my computer over here. And here we go. And I have the 360 controller down here. So that's pretty cool. You can use multiple controllers, and you can also use keyboard and mouse. I was actually playing with my 4-year-old nephew doing a split screen multiplayer from a PC game, but you can also do split screens in games like Riptide. I don't know if Asphalt has split screen, I don't think it does, but there's a few games on the Play Store, surprisingly, that have split screen, which is really awesome. And another program I highly recommend that you get is Droid Mount. And so Droid Mount, I would show it to you. I wonder if I have it on my tablet. Let me see if I do. I don't think I do, but we can check. Droid Mount, Droid Mount. this is like the most sporadic video ever. Okay, I don't have it on here. But anyways, Droid Mode, it lets you have a mouse and keyboard on your phone or tablet. And it also lets you do a game. It lets you have also a remote that has the same functions as the Nexus Player remote, and also an actual the game controller that simulates a 360 controller or whatever, and lots of other stuff that I haven't even used yet. So highly recommend those. And I mean, there's so much stuff I have not even done with this device yet. And so CM12.1, it's still pretty early. It's only been out for like a week or two. And one of the features that just got added is mounting multiple external storage over USB. So if you go to the storage, then right now I have my flash drive right here, but there's also multiple mounts that you can do under that one. And also I have successfully mounted this 500 gigabyte hard drive using external power, and so that's really cool. The only thing right now, it's actually not working, but hopefully in the future the bug will be fixed so we can use this. Move to USB storage, and you click it, and right now it just says could not move app, not enough space, which is obviously completely wrong because my flash drive is completely empty and the app is only 189 megabytes. But they're working on fixing that. And really the only other bug that I have seen is during the Dream, what is it called? Daydream. In Daydream mode with the backdrop. So like if you have a Nexus player or you don't have a Nexus player, if you have a Chromecast, you might have seen this. So when your Nexus player, when you're not using it, after a while it'll go to this Daydream screen. When it does that, when you try and go out of it, the HDMI will disconnect and you have to kind of mess with the controller and it'll reconnect. But other than that, it's been pretty much bug-free and awesome. I mean, the stock experience on the Nexus player is awesome. And you can do pretty much everything that I showed you with the stock software, except for easily mounting USB drives. But streaming games, Kodi, Droid Mode. No, Droid Mode, actually, that requires root. You do need root for that. But the other one, Limelight and Kino and Kodi, they don't need root. So another app also you might want to get is ES File Explorer. And the reason why you want to do that is because it has this handy little feature down here in the network section called Remote Manager. So you just go up here and bam, you have a FTP server and you can copy files and apps and stuff. So anyways, that's pretty much it for the Nexus player. I mean, I didn't really say this, but you can, anything a Chromecast can do, you can do in the Nexus player too. So if you want to cast YouTube, Netflix, Hulu, whatever Chromecast app, they will cast to the Nexus player. But the Nexus player, of course, also just has a lot of those apps built in. So if you want to do them natively, then you can. I usually do not do them natively. So here's like the App Store. Oh, cool, updates. Ooh, Kodi has update. I love updates. I'm sorry. You just never know what kind of fun treats you'll get when you have updates. But really, the native software is very good, and I really like it a lot. And so another thing that is super cool, so here's my regular TV remote. You can actually, without doing anything extra, use HDMI CEC to control your Nexus player with your regular TV remote. So if your TV supports that, then you can do that as well. So you have so many ways to control your Nexus player. Anyways, this is Matthew Garbutt, also known as Linko of Hyrule, signing off. And this has been the Nexus player. Here's a quick look at me. Probably can't see me very well. I'm recording this with my OnePlus One. Anyways, bye-bye.